is from me. My child, I have a message for you today. Let me whisper it in your ear, that it may gild with glory any storm clouds which may arise, and smooth the rough places upon which you may have to tread. It's short, only 5 words, but let them sink into your inmost soul. Use them as a pillow upon which to rest your weary head. This thing is from me. Have you ever thought of it that all that concerns you concerns me too? For he that toucheth you toucheth the apple of his eye. I would have you learn, when temptations assail you, the enemy comes in like a flood, this thing is from me. That your weakness needs my might, and your safety lies in letting me fight for you. Are you in money difficulties? Is it hard to make both ends meet? This thing is from me, for I'm your purse bearer, and would have you draw from and depend upon me. My supplies are limitless. I would have you prove my promises. Let it not be said of you, in this thing you did not believe the Lord your God. Are you in difficult circumstances, surrounded by people who do not understand you, who never consult your taste, who put you in the background? This thing is from me. I am the God of circumstances. Thou camest not to thy place by accident. It is the very place God meant for thee. Have you not asked to be made humble? See then, I've placed you in the very school where this lesson is taught. Your surroundings and companions are only working out my will. Are you passing through a night of sorrow? This thing is from me. I am the man of sorrows and acquainted with grief. I've let earthly comforters fail you, that by turning to me you may obtain everlasting consolation. Has some friend disappointed you? One to whom you opened out your heart? I have allowed this disappointment to come that you may learn that the best friend to have is Jesus. He'll hear you when you call. He'll keep you lest you fall. The best friend to have is Jesus. I want to be your confidant. Has someone repeated things about you that are untrue? Leave them to me. Draw closer to me. Thy shelter out of reach of the strife of tongues, for I bring forth thy righteousness as the light and thy judgment as the noonday. Have your plans been upset? Are you bowed down and weary? This thing is from me. You made your plans and then you came asking me to bless them. But I would have you let me plan for you, and then I'd take the responsibility. For this thing is too heavy for thee. Thou art not able to perform it thyself alone. You're only an instrument, not an agent. Have you longed to do some great work for me and instead been laid aside on a bed of pain and weakness? This thing is from me. I could not get your attention in your busy days, and I want to teach you some of my deepest lessons. They also serve who only stand and wait. I want you to learn to sing. I'm not eager, bold, or strong. All that's past, I am ready not to do. At last, at last. Some of my greatest workers are those shut out from active service, that they may learn to wield the weapon of all, prayer. Are you suddenly called upon to occupy a difficult and responsible position? Launch out on me. I am trusting you with the possession of difficulties. And for this thing the Lord thy God shall bless thee in all thy works and in all that thou puttest thy hands to do. This day I place in you this pot of holy oil. Make use of it freely, my child. Let every circumstance as it arises, every word that pains you, every interruption that would make you impatient, every revelation of your own weakness, be anointed with it. Remember, interruptions are divine instructions. The sting will go as you learn to see me in all things. Therefore set your hearts unto all the words which I testify among you this day. For it's not a vain thing for you, because it's in your life. And through this thing ye shall prolong your days in the land.